Now, there was this protest in San Francisco over a career criminal's attempt to avoid prison after he was charged with killing two pedestrians while driving a stolen car. Police say this is the suspect, Troy McAllister, was intoxicated and then ran a red light. He killed a 60-year-old woman and a 27-year-old man back in 2020. 91 priors. Platt's attorney wants the court to give a mental health and substance abuse diversion, which is possible under existing California law. One resident and these protests have been pretty big, says 91 felonies, 2 deaths, no more chances. This story, just to be clear, was one of the reasons why the former DA of San Francisco, Maria, that was Chesa Boudin, was recalled. That recall happened. The current DA is fighting, and the judge has not made a decision yet. But soft on crime policies, 91 felonies. He's out on parole. And he killed 2 people.
91 prior arrests, Michael, and we hear socialists like Mamdani wanting to defund the police and, you know, decriminalize felonies. Oh, what? Nothing can go wrong.
Recidivism is a major issue in criminal justice. As a matter of fact, such a small percentage of the population are the people who commit the most crimes. You focus on that, you could really affect crime across the board. But what you do here is you lose credibility in the entire system. 91 felonies, and you're out doing this. And look, then what happens? What do you say to the family of that woman who was killed? How do you justify that? And you know, the time has come for people to sit back and say, the system has worked in a certain way. Why change it? You saw in Portland, they tried to decriminalize drugs. That didn't work. You know, defund the police in parts of the United States. That didn't work. Why don't we go back to the fundamentals of criminal justice and the enforcement of laws?
Well, I mean, it's true. I don't understand how it's possible. Was it this cashless bail? I mean, what is it, just soft on crime?
We talked about this. I've never understood why, like in New York, you would pass that law. What was your constituency there? There were so many other things you could do. You want to prevent people from sitting in jail waiting for their trial? Fine, have a monitor. Make sure they don't last that long. But to change the laws and allow people to get out, the communities that were hurt the most were communities of color and lower income communities.
Of course, and that's what we keep seeing play out. I want to thank you for being here this morning. I know you're going to be stepping off. Harris Faulkner's coming in, but Michael, please come back soon. We so appreciate and value your information.
Thank you very much, Maria.
Thank you, Michael Balboni. Thank you so much for that, Cheryl.